Britain could clash with the EU over a new proposed extradition treaty as trade talks resume this week. The terms of the new treaty will be discussed during a crunch round of trade talks with Brussels set to start today. The UK will request its courts hold more powers to decline EU extradition petitions than under the European Arrest Warrant (EAW) system it must exit at the end of the year. Warrants could be refused to prevent long waits for pre-trial detention, under the British proposal. They could also be dismissed if the UK legal system estimates the cost of an arrest exceeds the severity of the crime. On the other hand, the European Commission demands that EU courts have the power to dismiss UK extradition requests for people facing whole life sentences unless Britain conducts a review on the punishment either on request or, at the latest, 20 years after the verdict. It also petitions that judges refute extradition requests if they consider they are instigated by the person's sex, race, religion, ethnic origin, nationality, language, political opinions or sexual orientation. Bilateral extradition deals were replaced by the EAW between nations with a much more rapid system where the judiciary was involved directly rather than politicians. It was settled, with Britain's backing, 2 months after the 9/11 attack. From a Brexit perspective, performing arrests mandated by foreign magistrates was an attack on national sovereignty. If the UK government does not allow the European Court of Justice to act in Britain after Brexit, a new extradition system will need to be settled before the transition period ends. If a new system is not agreed upon before January 1, that means the UK will rely on 1956 laws for extradition, which are considerably slower. Also by December 31, the two sides must settle a trade agreement. The last round of discussions resulted in a deadlock over EU's demand for level playing field guarantees and use of UK fishing waters in the current situation. Boris Johnson will attend this last round before appearing at a June high-level meeting with EU leaders.